It's Christmas week, and we're in the most festive place we could find on Liberty University's campus. We're at the Barrack Falwell Lodge. It doesn't get any more Christmas than this. Welcome on in. Alongside Rhett McGibbon, I'm Matt Warner.
Yeah, if you weren't in the Christmas spirit already, I promise you will be by show's end. We have some fun and funny stories to share with you.
We sure do. You know, one of the most important aspects of Christmas, I know you'd agree with this, Rhett, is giving. And here at Liberty, student athletes have so many opportunities to give back within their community. One of those came this holiday season with Toys for Tots. Take a look.
Toys for Tots began in 1947. There was a gunnery sergeant that had seen that kids in his local community were in need of toys for Christmas. He had collected toys and then ultimately distributed those to the kids in need. From 1947 to now, it has grown to something that is more of a global campaign. So tonight, some students from Liberty University had come together and ultimately just helping us organize and get ready for our distribution.
I'm getting a bag and it has a name on it, so we look at the bag and see what age and what gender they are, and then we'll go and get some gifts for them. I like to really take my time actually and get a vibe, so this one actually looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, see all those pieces? Yeah, that's going in there. Jumbo crayons are going in there. Good job. And that's a great bag right there.
So this is an absolute substantial help from what we've had in the past. I've been here 3.5 years. This is my 4th Toys for Tots campaign. And this is the first year that we've ever had this many volunteers. I never even would have guessed that we would have this many people here at one time helping us. And it's phenomenal. Here locally, we've reached up to 3,000 kids in 1 year. And it's something that hopefully just continues to grow and get better and bigger every year.
So cool to see Liberty athletes giving back. Obviously, that's a huge point of emphasis here at Liberty. And there was a bunch of kids there, a lot of recognizable faces there chipping in.
Yeah, it was awesome to see. And you just love that about Liberty athletes, right? So willing to give back.
All right, you see Rhett is wrapped in Christmas lights. That, of course, means one thing. Time for our Christmas warm, hot, and Fuego. That also means it's an opportunity for Rhett and I to get all nogged up. We love a little eggnog. Now, Rhett, in past years, I bought the good stuff in the glass bottle. They were out of it, so I had to go with the cheap knockoff brand.
Oh, that's...
it expires 2023. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. I think that was the best, that was just the sell-by date. So...
Just means you don't have to add anything to it.
That's right. Rhett, cheers action here, little eggnog.
Yes.
And one last thing before we get going. You've always got to have a nice, warm fire as well. So could we...
Oh...
There you go. Feel that? Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
So let's start off, Rhett. This is the top player, or moment from the past year.
Yes.
Let's start with warm.
All right, so I'm doing players for each one of these. I'm just laying it out there. Top 3 from the fall semester. Allie Zealand being warm.
Yeah.
Again, just such a young talent. And I could throw a bunch of numbers at you, but I just kind of want to go more from the heart this year.
Speak from the heart, Rhett. That's what the people want.
I'm not worried about, consumer Christmas, buying the gifts. I'm just bringing it from right here. Also, I'm a little sorry, guys. I feel like my lights aren't as good this year.
In previous years, you had been lit way brighter.
Yeah, this is, I feel like I've let the kids down. Anyways, Allie Zealand, back to her. What a talent. And I just think, again, you look at what she's been able to accomplish during her short time here at Liberty, and she comes in with just great bloodlines in all truthfulness. And I think she's just going to turn into such an athlete that's, I do believe, going to win a national championship before it's all said and done. But even if she doesn't, even if that's not the case, she is still one of the premier young talents in track and field and running in the country, which is really cool to have here at LU.
Yeah, and just like a year and a half on campus.
Exactly.
She's already dominating. Yeah, enjoy some of that nog. So from warm, not bad for the cheap stuff. I agree. From warm, we go to hot.
All right, Evan Dickens here, football team. I know he's in the transfer portal. People are like, what are you doing putting somebody at hot that's in the transfer portal? But it doesn't mean he's gone yet. He can come back. Caden Salter did the same thing. Now, when
is you making your pitch?
Yeah, I would say that.
Are you playing, Evan? We still love you. We haven't given up on. Is this you making your pitch to him?
Yeah. This is again another heartfelt
moment.
To
heart
Evan,
to heart.
right here to you, my friend. When you look at what could happen if he did come back, let's say he did return to Liberty. He knows the system. He also knows that he has a pretty promising O-line ahead of him next year. A lot of experience coming back. And so many teams, when you look at just how the grass isn't always greener on the other side, I just say to Evan, take a step back, think about it. You're comfortable here. You know how the program works. You've already been successful. There's no doubt that you're coming in as the #1 guy again in the fall. I would come back, and just run it back one more time. And I think you could have a career year. I really believe the coaching staff's going to bring in a lot of talent around you. And I think it could be a huge bounce back season for Liberty football focused around him.
I'd be willing to throw in at least 3 Warm, Hot, and Fuego appearances for him as well.
Exactly.
So if that tilts the scales a little bit,
cup of eggnog,
we'll get you maybe we have you on next year for this little eggnog get together. I don't know. That would be huge if the Flames could do that. Either way, it was one of the great
100%
offensive seasons that we've seen in a Liberty uniform. Unbelievable. All right, finally, Rhett, who's better than this? In Fuego.
Yes.
Who are you going
And
with?
then this is one of those situations where, again, speaking from my heart, I was thinking about person here that's been here their whole career, is just on the Mount Rushmore in their category, in their sport, and that is Ivy Gardner. Ivy Gardner, when you look at it, she's top 2 in Liberty women's soccer history. You know, Nancy Davis-White, that played back here in the late 90s, was terrific. Now, the game was obviously changed, and I think when you look at those two names, Garner and White, they go hand in hand. You know, Garner's going to go down in second all-time in so many categories, but in all truthfulness, I don't think Liberty would have been anywhere close to as successful as they have been this year without her. She was just such a talent, rolling off defenders, scoring the big goal when you needed to, going through the tournament as well, that she was just so great in that. And you're going to miss seeing a player like her, because as good as she was as an athlete, I think she was a better person too, which speaks volumes of what Coach Wiedemeyer's been able to do during his time here.
She showed up in the biggest, that is really picking up. She showed up in the biggest of moments for them, whether conference tournament, NCAA, like she always showed up.
She always did.
She was fantastic. Well, Rhett, great job. I hope you enjoyed your knock. Actually, do you have any favorite Christmas songs? Or actually, you know what? Hold that thought.
Okay.
We'll get to that in just a minute. We asked Liberty Women's Basketball about some of their favorite Christmas traditions, songs, movies, all of that. We put them on the hot seat. Hope you enjoy.
My favorite tradition is probably trying to catch my brother or someone lay down the presents. I would put like security cameras and cups all over, and I would tape off like the doorway, and I would try and catch whoever's laying down the presents.
Going to my grandma's house, and my dad's side of the family sings Must Be Santa. It's so fun.
Iceland has like 13 Santa Clauses that comes before, like 13 days before Christmas.
So I don't do like Santa Claus in my hometown, and we have like a log, like a piece of wood that has like a face, and we just hit it and it poops presents.
You have to like to hit it with a stick and it like poops presents. It's really weird, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but growing up it made sense.
My favorite Christmas movie is probably Home Alone.
Home Alone. Home Alone, any of the 3 or 2 of them.
Definitely Elf, hands down, is like the best.
Elf, 100%.
Probably Elf. I think it's really funny.
The acting is incredible. Will Ferrell, incredible. The music, Baby It's Cold Outside, everything. It's just it's a masterpiece.
The one that the parents didn't want to celebrate Christmas and they get like spray tans. What was that one called? Christmas with the Cranks or something? I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Is that Feliz Navidad?
Probably All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. That one's just like iconic.
Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
My favorite Christmas song, anything by the Old Pentatonics or Little Drummer Boy Justin Bieber.
I think it's called Last Christmas. That's my favorite for sure.
Probably Happy Christmas, The War is Over song.
Santa told me that you'll be right there. I don't know the other lyrics, but that was good. Ariana Grande.
Honestly, Jingle Bells.
Jingle bell, jingle bell. I don't like that.
Like dashing through the snow, that one.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Like Santa Baby. Like, I don't know. That one just kind of feels like too weird. Yeah, I don't like that one.
The one that's like, Santa baby. I do not like that one. It's creepy, weird. We can get rid of it.
Biggest Grinch? Probably Queen.
Queen's just always like grumpy, I feel like. Like she's nice, happy, but she's grumpy at the same time. Queen.
I have to say Queen, yeah.
Queen, hands down, is the biggest Grinch for sure.
Okay, I can defend myself on this. So, I just like be alone sometimes. Like it's good to be alone, you know. Some people need to learn how to be by themselves. So sometimes like they have like team activity and stuff. Like I like to be by myself a lot. So I be staying at home majority of the time. That's what they see as me being the cringe, because cringe is always by themselves. So that's why they say that. But I love everybody. I just like to be by myself.
I mean, I kind of feel for Queen a little bit there. Yeah. Her teammates going at her a little bit there, calling her the Grinch like that. I'm glad she handled it so well. Rhett, you have any favorite Christmas traditions?
I do. Christmas Eve, my family will get together, we'll get in the car and go look at Christmas lights. But the key of all this is an eggnog milkshake. Now, we are freezing in the car, but we get the eggnog milkshake and drive around town, look at all the best Christmas lights.
Yeah, a lot of people do the hot chocolate or coffee, but milkshake in the cold is crank up the heater.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you got it.
That sounds fun. All right, well, many of our diehard fans of the show know that this time of year is when we present to you maybe the best gift that we can.
Yeah, our gift to you is public humiliation on our part. It's the best of our worst moments.
On this week's Flame Central, an ACC battle for Liberty Hoops, and things get dramatic with the Lady Flames late.
I'm so sorry.
We're ready.
I didn't see that last word.
That was the story for former Flames. Sorry, that was right. I just, for some reason, thought I said it wrong.
No, you did. He wore 81, so it's cool that he got that a number that, oh my gosh, I'm talking too much.
The vocal stylings of Colin Porter did a nice job. Annie, I don't know though, if you had to sing a
What a true act of sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
I love these Flames flashbacks. I never knew it.
If I was a pitcher on the mound, I'd want a guy like Peyton. He's just so amicable. I tried to bring up amicable. Not doing that again.
Apparently, an online poll came back with 54% of voters saying no. But who cares about them? Let's put Liberty athletes coming in thinking they're identified by their sport, but then learning so much more. First quarter, Liberty trailing. Katie Levito weaving through traffic.
Katie Colaveto.
Katie Colaveto. Until Katie Colaveto weaving through traffic and makes a shifty move to find the back of the net. On the men's side, Kellen Kimes took the title in the weight throw, while Gabriel Willis came in first place in the took first place in the oh my God. Heptathlon. Why couldn't I say that? No. It was so close. I mean, they're working hard, don't get me wrong, but it seems like they're Gosh.
Colaveto.
All right, here we go. Summer might be here, but there's still plenty to cover. We're out of time.
We're gonna get it.
We're out of time here this week. For Matt, I'm Emily. We'll see you right back here next week.
We'll take it.
It is what it is. I said next week twice.
Next show.
Do not, Dom.
Even save that one, Dom.
No.
Save that one.
I'm not coughing up a hairball.
That's an end of the year one right there.
No.
Put that on the highlight reel.
No.
You know, Emily wasn't around the whole year.
No.
She still managed to fit quite a few
did.
bloopers in there, didn't she?
That was some excellent work.
She did. And I want you to know, you think that's just us messing up.
Right.
It's all for the camera.
Yeah,
we really don't make mistakes, but for the purpose of the blooper segment, we try to help you out and be as funny as we can. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed those. Listen, we're about out of time. As always, don't forget about the Flame Central podcast presented by Ortho Virginia. Taking a little break for the holidays. We'll be back January 5th. That Monday, we will make our return, so be sure to check that out.
During that break, check out our website, libertyflamecentral.com. You can just catch up on stories while you're sitting around doing nothing during the holiday
season. I wonder what they're up to. Yeah. I don't know. I'll go back and watch some old shows. You should totally do that. We appreciate you guys watching. We hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, safe time with family, and we'll plan on seeing you right back here next week's show, a best of. So be sure to tune in next week right here at Flame Central.